Pisces. If you followed me over here from the Aquarius reading that I did last night, or I posted last night, I have a new camera, and it's a really kind of badass camera. But it can't figure out what to focus on. So it was like, it's like trying to focus on the tank. That's why I bought the camera, by the way, because I wanted this tank to be a little bit more clear. Well, then it was trying to focus on the tank, right? And it was doing a good job with that. But then it was also trying to focus on me. And then if I put a card up, then it was like flipping out, right? And the sound was terrible. So I'm sending it back, and I'm getting another one with a few more features. So anyway, how are we doing, Pisces? So we're just gonna do it like we normally do. Welcome if you're new here. I'm new here too. I've only been doing this, well, I've been doing tarot for a very long time, but I've been doing YouTube for a little over a month. And yeah, I like it. It's going pretty good. Let's see what we got for you, Pisces. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. It was an awesome birthday. I cannot believe I'm almost 50. Seems a little nuts, right? All right, Pisces. In your pre-shuffles, a lot of interesting things were coming out. It was like the World and like the Ten of Cups with like no, I'm sorry, Five of Swords and stuff like that. So I'm really curious to see what you have going on. Yep. Okay. Somebody's headed towards you. Mm-hmm. Now, before I just say that, this is a speed card, right? It is the fastest knight. Okay. It's the Knight of Swords. And they usually does have a negative connotation with this card, like somebody's pissed off, right? Well, the reason I'm saying that is because it's beside the Page of Pentacles. And this Page of Pentacles is like taking their offer someplace else, and this person's like freaking out about it. Or this is you taking some kind of opportunity, job, whatever, someplace else with a quickness. Okay. Let's go, Pisces. See what we got. Let's see what we got. Pisces. Let's see what we got for Pisces. And this mic and the plant moves a little bit, but yeah. King of Wands. Okay. All right, Pisces. Let's see. Oh, I do cuss or use foul language. I channel a lot, so I'll hear things. Okay. And I sound like a crazy person because I'll just hear things out of nowhere and I just spit it out. I channel extremely fast and I read usually pretty quick. So just know those things. Ten of Cups with the King of Wands. Okay. The Five of Swords again. What did I say? It kept coming out in both decks that I'm going to use for you. I usually shuffle about 4 decks per sign or per individual thing. I do personal readings, and it's my email. It's going to be in the description box below. I do better with phone calls. I can do recorded readings. I just do better when I talk to people. I feel their energy better, and if the least amount of information as possible. I mean, just your name and when you'd like to schedule. I mean, that's really all I need. Okay? I do better with cold readings. Okay? Pisces. What is it going? Okay. The Tower and the Ace of Swords. And now we have the Seven of Cups with the King of Swords. What in the hell, Pisces? Now it's Strength and Two of Swords. Okay. Pisces. Wheel of Fortune and Chariot. Okay. Well, here's what I'm getting so far. Somebody has been all up in their head trying to make a decision. This could be you or somebody else. It does not matter, and it does not matter gender. We can all fly in and out of these energies, right? You're a water sign, but you can also embody the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, or Queen of Wands, King of... You understand? Most people can do that. We can all fly in and out of energies and, right? Okay. And take gender out of this. Tarot is not gender. Everybody goes so nuts about that. So, what I'm getting here is that the King of Wands, which is a fire sign, or somebody with fire in their chart, that you thought you had the Ten of Cups with, but you didn't. And now that has turned into a Tower because you found out the truth about something, and you've been being incredibly strong trying to make a decision, and the Wheel of Fortune is co-signing whatever you want to do, and now you're moving on quite quickly someplace else. That's what I'm getting right off the bat. That could change a lot, by the way. My readings have a tendency to do a 180 in the middle of the reading. Because you've been up in your head about it, obviously, not being able to make a decision, or this is somebody else. And it's taken a lot of time, patience. But you've been being guided, okay, towards this. And you also have a lot of majors, by the way. Okay. Let's use this one. This is, oh, that was the Light Seers deck. Everybody's asking me to be, I've been asking me to call out signs. This is the Magic Forest. I call it the Little Critters deck, but it's called the Magic Forest Tarot deck. I have a lot of tarot decks, and these are the most YouTube friendly, where I don't have to like cover up people's whatever, right? Because YouTube gets a little nuts about that. All right, Pisces, let's clarify this and see what direction we're going to go in. Yeah, 4 of Wands and 5 of Wands. Okay, it's exactly what I thought it was. Okay, so now, and this is probably why I got this deck. This 4 of Wands, usually, right? 4 of Wands is a twin flame card, right? And, you know, there's 2 people in the card, and they have, like, their family, they're running, and there's, like, it looks like a big celebration, right? Everybody's happy and everything else. But not in this card. There's 4 people in this card. There's too many people involved here, and that's caused a lot of conflict. Now, we don't know yet, right? So I'm not going to speak too fast on that, but yeah, look, it's making you move away because you found something out, and now you've gotten communication, or you started listening to yourself, because look, this Ace of Swords is not listening to anybody else anymore, because everything that she ever listened to before, I mean, I think she's like, you know what? Everybody's been in my ear and telling me what to do and advice and everything else for my entire life. You know what I'm going to start doing? Listening to myself. And like I tell everybody, once you turn down the volume of everybody else, you get incredibly loud, and that is what is happening. It is. But that can also be a tower. So we can read this way, right? You found out the truth. That caused a tower because you figured out the 10 of Cups wasn't, right? It was more like 5 of Cups around the King of Wands. Or this is all somebody else. All right. King of Wands. King of Wands. King of Wands. King of Wands. Your readings usually go pretty deep, too. Most of my water sign readings do. Okay, we got 3 on the King of Wands. Let's see. It's the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. Yeah. Somebody has... Okay. Just as far as what I'm looking at right now, this is what I'm getting, okay? This King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, remember the 4 people? Yeah, I'm getting that. And it's around your 2 of Cups. But there's a tower here. And there's a 2 of Swords here. And there's all kinds of moving away from whatever the hell this is. The 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups is what you thought you had, but somebody else brought somebody into the mix and you didn't know about it. That could be a thing. Yeah. Being all sneaky. You didn't know enough information here. You did not. And that's my new fish. Look at him. Ain't he cool? The big... See, in the other camera, he'd be like bright red. In this one, he's like, You didn't know. Or somebody kept you thinking that you had all of this, and you don't. Give me another one of those King of Wands, please. Oh, 2. Okay. Yeah. This is, whatever this is here, has kept you incredibly burdened. Now, a lot of times I'll say this has been struggling, right? It's more like been like a struggle love type thing that you've tried to manipulate it somehow into the 10 of Cups. Okay. When really all it ever was the 10 of Wands with the wrong person. And now this stability that you thought you had and you were working towards the 10 isn't. And it's been making you stay incredibly strong. Strong here. Okay. 10 of Cups. What is this 10 of Cups for Pisces? 10 of Cups for Pisces. 10 of Cups for Pisces, please. 10 of Cups for Pisces. 6 of Cups. Immediately what I got when I saw this card is that maybe you had an idea in your head about somebody else. Like somebody that you're not with. It's almost like you found out they were married. Where am I getting that? Because this 10 of Cups is with somebody from your past or somebody that you have a long-term thing with. That could be that, right? And you found out the truth about it. Now it's all going crazy. That could be absolutely. But also it could be that you had like you thought you were going to have something with somebody that was in something else, and that's what you found out that it's not. Because okay, let's just get another one. Yeah, King of Wands again. It's exactly what this is. With the Queen of Wands. Did you find out that somebody else was in something else and that you really had your heart set on? That's what this looks like. Ten of Cups. Or you're with this person and they put another person in the middle of it. We'll find out. Ten of Cups. Now you're going to have to take a leap of faith, or you're taking a leap of faith from somebody from the past, or somebody else did, and it's ruined the Ten of Cups. Because King of Cups, there's a lot of people here. Okay, a lot of people involved, and I don't like this Four Wands has four people on it. It's frogs, but you know what I'm saying, right? I don't like that it has four people there. I don't like that. And with the Fool and the Six of Cups, it's almost like, okay, this could look like you're married, right? And your person has always been wanting somebody else from their past, like a high school sweetheart or a college, whatever, right? And then they have taken a leap of faith someplace else and put you now in a third party. And you were kind of like, no, I'm not doing it, right? Okay. And you've been being strong, trying to make this decision, what's best for you and the kids and the life and the responsibilities, right? And you found out the truth about it. And now that's going to be the tower because you're no longer putting up with it, because you actually are moving. That could be that. So let's see. King of Cups, Ten of Swords. Somebody has hurt here. Look at that. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords again. Somebody's hurt and pissed. Is this somebody from your past? Or is this you? Does somebody, like, okay, hold on. Let me get another one. Ten of Cups, please. Somebody's, the King of Cups. There's a three-piece here. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. And somebody is pissed about it. Did somebody try to get away with something here? I keep hearing, like, get away with something. Like something was, well, let's just keep going. Here it is again. And now there's the King of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces. What the hell's happening here? I want one more of that Ten of Cups. One more on the Ten of Cups, please. 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 Oh, it didn't want to tell me. That's why it didn't want to tell me. Look at that. We're going to look at them together. You want to? I only see the top card. Okay. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Cups with all this other little kind of interesting things going on here. Now you're calling judgment on what you thought the Ten of Cups was. Yes, you are. And now that's going to leave somebody else out in the cold because you found out the truth about them, and that's their tower. That could be, yeah. Or it's both of you's tower. I mean, when relationships blow up, I mean, it's yeah. It's kind of towers handed out for everybody, right? Because you found out somebody was working with somebody else. Yep. And now you're like, no, you know what? I know this Ten of Cups isn't, okay. But I think that took you a long time. I think it took you a long time to go in and figure it out and figure yourself out. And also, when a tower happens, a lot of times it's a negative tower, right? It can be a super positive tower and it can be a super negative tower. And there's a lot in between on a tower type thing, right? Okay, well, when you have that, you start to have to understand why you attracted that to begin with and why it was acceptable to begin with. Because most of the time, when you find out somebody's put you in a third party, if you really look back on it, or look at their history or what they've said to you, and like the breadcrumbing and gaslighting and calling you crazy for questioning them and things like that, because this is the one of the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. And of course, Ten of Cups twice now. And I will double clarify cards, right? They'll come out, I'll put them back. I just want to get as much information as possible per card. The Tower. That is the High Priestess and the Six of Swords. Okay. Well, since now you know right? And you're not denying what you know anymore. You're not denying your intuition anymore. I did a personal reading the other day. All my personal readings have been fantastic, by the way. I appreciate everybody, and they've been great. And I hope I can help you guys. They're not listening to intuition anymore. They are getting really in tune, and that's the Tower. You know what? I'm not crazy. I know what I'm feeling. And most people don't trust their intuition. They let everybody else in their head telling them what is really going on, everything else. And you're like, no, no. I know what's going on here. I do. And that is going to require me to move away. Quite quickly, by the way. This could have already happened. And now you're like healing. Look at that. You're cutting it off. You're cutting off the bullshit. Yeah. Five of Swords. You're like, you know what? All of this, that could look like gaslight, right? Or this could be a job, right? Where everybody's like just been under the radar, just screwing with you and your opportunities. Yeah, this doesn't have to be a personal relationship. It looks like it is. But I mean, I'll do some of these readings and then I'll do a personal reading. They're like, oh yeah, that reading resonated a lot with me, but it was about a job. Or, you know what I mean? It's going to resonate differently for everybody. It just is. Because everybody's going through their own thing. This knowledge that you know is the Tower. Because it's going to make you walk away and cut it off. Because you're tired of whatever bullshit you've been going through. You are. Pisces. Pisces. What is this for Pisces? What is this for Pisces? This Tower? The Tower spirit for Pisces? Maybe not another one? Okay. Pisces. Tower for Pisces. Page of Pentacles. Now, you're getting a new opportunity. You are. And it's not toxic because you've done the healing work and understood, like I just said, why you attract the things you attract. And now once you start healing, you'll be able to be more decisive and you'll be able to start making decisions and standing on it. Instead of, I see so many people going, oh yeah, I told that son of a bitch to go to hell, you know, and then he called me yesterday. Oh, damn him, you know. Okay. Standing on a decision about taking your opportunity someplace else, even if it's small, or accepting an opportunity, a small one, someplace else, and getting out of this toxic energy, not questioning your truth is a thing. Tower. What is this Tower? What is this Tower? All right. It's a lot, but you want to just look at them. All I see is like 2 cards. Let's look. Okay. Tower, right? Remember? That's what we're clarifying. Okay. Is the Empress. You want to grow something with somebody else or just something else in general. Yeah, because it's your new cycle. And what this new cycle is like I say it a lot. The right cycle is most of the time what people have not ever had. They're always, oh, I have the 10 of Cups, but it comes with all the burdens and everything else. And that is the limiting beliefs that have been put on you. When you break free of that and only start listening to yourself and not looking for outside validation from anyone or anything, you become a superhero. I will always say that. You're getting a new world, a new cycle after you've been through some, you've been through some stuff. Yes. And somebody's watching you get it. They're watching you manifest. Now, I love this Two of Wands card. And I'm going to zoom. I want you to really see that card. This person is not hanging on to an outcome. All they really know for sure is they got to go. And they might have somebody in mind, sure. But look what they're doing. They're not hanging on to an outcome. They are letting their thoughts and everything and manifestations ripple out into the universe and waiting for things to come back to them because they have only been listening to themselves again. Remember, their eyes are closed. They're not paying attention. They've turned it down. Yeah. And somebody's watching you get this new world and this new growth. Okay. Well, I like that. Look at that. And walk away from all this. 5 of Swords, right? Okay. Look. 5 of Swords is like what we just talked about, right? Lying, slander, cheating, taking opportunities away from you, poisoning your dog, putting a nail in your tire, whatever, right? Gaslighting. I mean, this could be a lot of things, right? But the 5 of Swords usually comes right after the 6 of Swords, right? So somebody's done this to you, and now you're like, cool. You show me who you are. Perfect. Well, let me introduce you to me. That's what this feels like. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. And hell, you could have Pisces in like your Venus, or, you know, it doesn't have to be your sun sign. Venus, Ace of Swords. Pisces. You found out the truth about somebody doing something to you. And I think it was an emotional thing. Okay? It could possibly be a job, right? What we just talked about. Absolutely. You make this fit if it does. Doesn't have to be your reading, right? Just keep it pushing if it's not. Somebody here, you found out the truth about a third party. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. And that's what has made you, now this is the Page of Wands. So now you have the Page of Pentacles. Now you're taking your passionate opportunity, or you're taking what you have with you in a small passionate direction someplace else because you found out the truth about this. Because you thought you had the 2 and you didn't. You had the 3. This started like this. Yeah. And you want the 10 of Pentacles that you've been having a hard time making a judgment call about, or somebody has. After being put in a third party, there he is again. He's kind of new, so I'm kind of obsessed with him. And he's one of my favorite fish that I mean, he's on my top 3 of all saltwater fish, so I like him a lot. What is this Ace of Swords? That's too many. But the 2 of Wands is on that again. You're manifesting something else now. Because you've been through enough bullshit where you can get, you know, where you can see things a lot more clear. The Ace of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Cups, Judgment, since you call Judgment on that, 5, because same cards. These are the same cards, except like 2. Yeah, it's all the same cards. You know where you can go, and you're going. That's what I love about it. It's like, oh yeah, no. I thought I had all this, and maybe you got to like the 9, but you never attained the 10. Because it was just nothing but struggle, love, and people putting you in third parties, or like I said, taking opportunities away from you. And you've had to be incredibly strong to make this decision. And that's what the universe has been waiting for. Because then they can bring in everything else. The actual 10 of Cups, the actual 10 of Pentacles. Strength. What is the strength for Pisces? Strength for Pisces. Strength for Pisces. Yeah. What is this, the Queen? I have glasses. So, Queen of Cups. It's you. You have been being incredibly strong through this. This could be your past energy. And that you've been kind of almost, it's almost like I'm seeing you like almost like try to temper your emotions, right? You're like, okay. And like really putting it together, like a puzzle, right? Because the puzzle, and we also have King and Queen of Cups here too. But you are pissed, or somebody is pissed in this, because they're putting a third party. And I think they were kind of ignoring it, like keeping blinders on, not listening to your intuition. Okay. Strength. Strength for Pisces. Ace of Pentacles now. Remember we had the Ace of Wands before, right? With the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And Ace of Swords again. Did you find out you found out the truth about something, or about a new opportunity with somebody else? That could be a thing. Ace of Swords and the Empress again. You found out that you can go grow something with somebody else that's a lot more stable. You can actually grow something with and have your emotions, your opportunity, passion, and truth all in one thing. Person, thing, opportunity, whatever it is. You found out, and that's what you were being strong for, because you don't deserve the third party craziness that everybody wants to throw everybody in all. I mean, this is like, it's rampant right now. Strength. Strength. What is the strength? What is the strength for Pisces? 2 cards. Okay. Let's look at them together. I don't even know what it is. Strength? What did I say? Wait, the universe has been waiting on you to figure this out and start trusting just you? That's exactly what's happening here. Yeah. And now it's your justice. Yeah. Isn't that cool how that works? Hey, whoever you are, can we figure out the truth here and start trusting your intuition and everything else? That's all we're waiting on. Because look, if you want to keep accepting breadcrumbs and gaslighting and cheating and stealing and everything else, go ahead, I guess. I mean, yeah, whatever. But you won't get your justice and your Ace of Pentacles and your Ace of Swords and your Ace of Wands and your Ace of Cups. Because the universe is waiting. It's like right there, waiting for you to understand this and make the decision to completely end this. This might be something you're currently in. The Tower again. And okay, you calling judgment, remember we had judgment too. You calling judgment is the Tower, period. Okay. And now you want to go do something else, maybe just for you. Maybe you've lived your whole life sitting there dragging everybody else uphill. I know a lot of water signs like that. I have water in my chart. I've done it too. Yeah. And not listening to my intuition. I remember sitting across from an ex of mine being like, I think this is what's going on. And I was made to feel like I had just shot their parents. Like, what are you talking about? You are crazy. And then at the end of it, it had been going on the last year of the relationship. Oh, yeah. And I didn't find out about it. But then when I did find out about it, here comes the bullshit. Here comes the slander. Here comes the being pissed off and everything else because I called them out on their shit. And now I'm the bad guy because I made the call to leave. And the universe is exactly what they wanted from me. And also pay attention to your karma. Okay. Pay attention to when you're with somebody. Does everything just keep happening? Right? Does everything like, oh my God, my car was running fine and now it's not. Or, oh my God, there's a bill that just came up out of nowhere and now I have to pay it. And it's like little things like, oh, my refrigerator broke. Or, the dog hurt their paw. And these are signs from the universe trying to get your freaking attention and get you out of your head trying to make a decision because you're in the wrong thing. If everything's smooth sailing and everything else, but your intuition's here twice. You knew. You knew. You knew about all this sneaky stuff. Yeah, you did. But a lot of times, I know. A lot of times when you find out or right? But then you're made to feel crazy and everything else because you have kids and you have, responsibilities and bills and house. And it can be a lot, right? It can be a lot. And that's what keeps most people stuck in their head. Oh, well, I don't want to do that because the kids will be without their mom or without their dad. And it's just easier. I can just go, right? It can turn into that. I've seen it too many times. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Yes. You have been waiting to make a decision. Or you did make it. No, you didn't. You didn't. Or this is all past energy and you finally did after learning in this is Seven of Pentacles. This is like waiting for harvest or what this has done for you. I just got that. It's been nothing but keeping you waiting. And that could be divinely orchestrated, keeping you paused because it can't give you progress until you learned the lesson, until you learned the process. Do you see how that works? Okay. The pause for process equals progress. And the universe has been like, nothing is going to hatch out of these Seven of Pentacles that you've been waiting for until you make the decision to really cut off. And now this could be family. This could be family, friends, co-workers, boss, spouse. Yeah, this could be a lot of these things. When you have that much negative energy around you, this is what a lot of this is. It makes you incredibly strong. But the universe requires it to be able to give you the Ace of Pentacles and all the other stuff, right? Yeah. And they're not going to give it to you until you make the call that's best for you. And you alone. And your kids, of course. I'm not saying, well, little Jimmy over there is kind of a pain in the ass. See ya. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the other people around you that are a negative influence or standing actually in your way of progress is part of the process. And that's why it's been paused. Look at that. It's made you incredibly sad that you even have to walk away or that somebody else took their emotions and walked away. Absolutely it has. And absolutely it will. Nobody's getting on you for that. When you're dealing with your heart and emotions and everything else, yeah, I was devastated. I wanted to leave that relationship for about 3 years, but I was still hurt in the process. Okay? Because I couldn't make the decision. I stayed for 3 years because I couldn't make the decision because there was too much shit going on. Right? But then when you do, everything opens up. Oh my God, everything opens up. And I'm sure you're going to realize that pretty quick because you don't have to deal with any of this. And you're taking a new leap of faith towards your actual 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles that you actually can attain with minimal bullshit. Two of Swords. I know. I've done it. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. What is this Two of Swords? Can't believe I had to take the damn camera back. I was really excited about that camera. Yeah, good. Yeah. Hold on. Before we look at this one, I'm going to set it right here, okay? Before we look at that card, okay? I want you to look at this. It's what we just talked about. It's the Two of Pentacles. With the Two of Swords. You're juggling even making the decision. Or somebody juggled you with somebody else and it's thrown you into this all mental and going crazy and not thinking you can have anything and being scared to be that person. This is Nine of Pentacles. Now, a lot of times it's a single lady card, right? But a lot of times it's just stability. You're working on the 10 and you can have it by yourself, kiddo. You hear me? You can have the 10 of Pentacles by yourself. And anything else that comes in needs to add to you, not take away. And this is not, oh, well, this person needs me to just come on, and put them on your back and take all the emotional baggage uphill, because that's something that you're very good at, by the way. But you don't have to be. You don't have to juggle the decision anymore. No, it's not very scary to be single. It is not. It's actually, yeah, that's real. But that's what you've been waiting on. Remember, pause, process, progress. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay, good. You got it. Because you can have your Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Do you know that is an amazing thing? Yeah, I know that one too. You're single, you're together, you're emotionally happy because you're not towing everybody else's ass uphill, and you are just with your kids and being able to go out on whatever you want to do, and this is refreshing, because you know what you're not doing when you're doing all of this? Dealing with all of the bullshit. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, have you got it through your head yet? It's waiting on you. If this is past energy, I think you're still kind of stuck here. I think that you may have dealt with a lot of this stuff, but the gears still in your head are still kind of turning with a limiting belief, okay? That you think you deserve that or anything else. Start working on that, because you do deserve all of it. But you have to elevate to a point where you can actually attain it and bring it in, because it'll bring it right to you. Oh, it'll show up at your doorstep. Yes, it will. Wheel of Fortune. Working on it. Look at you. This is awesome. I'm super excited for you. You've been working on it. Yeah, because there's a lot to work on, right? This is working on your emotions. This is working on your money. This is working on your new opportunities. Maybe you're starting a new project or a new, I don't know, hobby. Something that makes you happy. Look at this right here. This is one of my biggest hobbies, and it's one of the most expensive hobbies in the world. But you know what? I don't give a crap. You know why? Because I love it. I just absolutely love it. It's not for money. It's not for anything else. I move this at night. I move this all the way back, and I turn around with my big comfortable chair, and I just sit there and watch that for hours. It's better than a damn TV. Yeah, it is. And that's what you've been working on. Not the tank. You know what I'm saying? You've been working on something else. Yes. That's going to bring you success in any department or all departments. Because when you elevate, you have no choice but to bring back elevated things. Look at that. You're healing yourself. You're healing yourself to a point where you can move. Chariot, chariot. Yes. Because movement doesn't just mean packing your shit and getting in your car and taking off. No, this can also be emotional movement, right? Where you're pulling yourself up and out of emotional damage that has been done to you in your childhood, your interpersonal relationships, your friendships, sibling relationships, all of this, right? You're pulling it all up and out so you can heal it, so you can move. And because you've been healing it, right? Look, you're healing it. That's what it required. I know I've said that before. Wheel of Fortune. Give me one more on this Wheel of Fortune for Pisces. Knight of Cups. You're taking your... Okay. A lot of times it can be bruised and battered and everything else, right? Most of us have been through all of this. So you're in good company, okay? But the Wheel of Fortune is waiting for you to do this before this person can even come in, because they want you stable and right. Otherwise, you're going to be throwing your heart down a hallway, and the whole damn thing's going to be happening again. Yeah, it is. You have to end it. You have to end what you've always known. And I think that's what you're doing. A lot of times it's a spy card, but not in this reading. Mm-mm. You have to end what you've always known, what you've always been through. Do you want to just keep this on repeat until you die? I don't think so. I wouldn't, but maybe that's your thing. I don't know. But I think you're learning more about it to know that what you have to end for all of this good stuff because it's coming. It's here. And all it requires is you. Look at that fish. God, he's awesome. Sorry. I really like him. Chariot. What's this chariot? What is this chariot? What are you moving towards? How about that? What is this? What is Pisces moving towards? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Are you chariot? Wheel of Fortune. They're waiting for you to end it. Yes, so you can get a new cycle that's not full of bullshit. Yeah. And then you can move. Yeah. That's what you're moving towards. Not accepting all of this anymore because you don't have to. And somebody told you when you were an itty bitty baby how the world works, and you listened to it because you didn't have a choice because you didn't know any better. Because your parents are what you listen to. Like when they say, oh, the stove is hot, and you go up there, oh, yep, it's hot. Now you start, that's reconfirming their beliefs, right? And because is pain is a teaching tool, right? But then when they say, well, you have to work 30 hours or 80 hours a week to do anything and just make sure you get that pension and everything, you believe that too, right? I think you're unprogramming your brain. That's what I'm getting here. You're like reprogramming it. You're stopping the limiting beliefs so you can have this and you're moving right to it. Pisces, I'm ecstatic for you because you know what to end now. Yeah. And it's all the bullshit that's always come with your life or somebody. It doesn't have to be you. This could be some, but this is most people. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. They don't feel deserving enough. You are. And if you don't feel like that, try to understand why you don't. Mm-hmm. You had a really hard life and it's been nothing but just struggles and everything else, and you're just so used to struggle love that you feel like that's all you can get, so you just accept it. Understand why. Okay? Let's see what we got. We're going to get a Moonology card for you, Pisces. Because there's something else here. The new cycle is okay. Don't obsess about a person. Okay. The new cycle is everything, right? It's the new opportunity. It's the new relationship that you actually deserve. Yeah. Without the struggle love bullshit here. And it's all of the things, right? Get a roof over your head, everything's taken, but it takes a lot of healing work. I know. I've had to do it. And it's been years. But I'm a slow learner because I'm freaking Taurus, everything. I'm stubborn. A time to give rather than take. Give to yourself. Okay. It's not selfish. Okay. It's not selfish to give to yourself. Now, you can be selfish, like being a dick, being selfish, or you can being selfish for, okay, this is for me. Okay. And I can give you when I am overflowing. Okay. Yeah. Then you can give. Yeah. Pisces. What do we got for Pisces? Pisces. Pisces. Because somebody really did some great things. Well, we got two. I've got two almost all your readings. Two is a big number for you. Your commitment is being tested. Yes, it is. Surrender to the divine. What did I say? Pause, process, progress. Stop fighting it. Somebody's fighting it because of their beliefs. Yes, they are. Nothing yet is set in stone. God, I love that card. Yeah. Pisces. Fantastic reading. Sorry you went through so much because it seems like a lot. But you're coming through it and you're coming out shining. This is awesome. I'll see you next time, Pisces. Hopefully I'll have a new camera. Damn thing. Have a good one.